John Farrell with the Farrell Law Firm. Today we're going to talk about how Peter saved his family over $250 million in taxes and how you can too. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We put out new videos almost every day, and make sure you hit the like button because, hey, every like helps. John Farrell with the Farrell Law Firm. To tell you a little bit about myself, I'm the author of Estate Planning for the Modern Family, and was recently voted one of the top 2 lawyers here in Cobb County, Georgia, along with the law firm being voted one of the top 2 law firms here in Cobb County, Georgia. Today, we're going to talk about how Peter saved his family over $250 million in taxes and how you can too. But you need to stick around because I'm going to tell you Peter's story and then show you how this applies to you even if you don't have $250 million laying around. So Peter made a pretty good investment years ago when he bought the Baltimore Orioles for $173 million in 1993. Unfortunately, Peter passed away a few days ago, but his passing has allowed us to teach you a great estate planning tool to help your family save in taxes. Earlier this year, Peter and his family agreed to sell the baseball team for roughly $1.7 billion. That's an amazing $1.5 billion in profit or capital gains. But the deal was structured in such a way that the majority of this stake in the Baltimore Orioles wouldn't be sold until after Peter passed away. Why would they do it that way? Well, it comes down to what's called the basis of the asset when Peter purchased the Orioles in 1993. When he purchased the Orioles in 1993, the basis of that asset was $173 million, which is the price he paid for the team. If he had sold the entire team in January of this year, the basis of the new owners would have been $1.7 billion. Peter would have been responsible for an enormous amount of capital gains tax because he made an enormous amount of profit from the sale of the team. But because he allowed his family to inherit the team when he passed away a few days ago, the basis changed from when he purchased it in 1993 to when the family inherited it a few days ago. So the new basis for the asset is $1.7 billion. This is called the step-up in basis. So now that the family is going to sell the rest of the team to the new owners, they will only pay capital gains tax on the difference between what the team was worth when he passed away and what they sold it for following his passing. Since the deal was structured in such a way that the difference in time between when the family inherited the team to when they sold it was just a very little amount of time, there's been no increase in profit from the $1.7 billion they inherited to the $1.7 billion they sold it for. So, no capital gains. This saved his family over $250 million in taxes. So that's how it works on the macro level. How does it work on the micro level? It works on the micro level when someone comes into my office and they ask me to prepare a deed putting their child on the deed to their home so the child won't have to go through probate when the parent passes away. This is a terrible way of avoiding probate. The price of the home when the parent purchased it is called its basis. So if the parent puts their child's name on the deed to the home before they pass away, just like if Peter had sold the Orioles before he passed away, the children would lose the step-up in basis, costing them untold amounts in capital gains. So the moral of the story is if you want your children to have your home when you pass away, create a last will and testament or a revocable living trust so they inherit it and receive the step-up in basis. That's really all we have to talk about today. If you've watched our videos for any amount of time, then you know what we do is we help people plan their estates. To do that, we've created a book called Estate Planning for the Modern Family. You're going to want to get a copy of this book, so I'm putting a link in the description below so you can order it online. It will tell you all about wills, trusts, powers of attorney, and the probate process. It also comes with a bonus. The bonus is if you have trouble sleeping at night, you can read it and it will get you right to sleep, so make sure you read it in the morning. If you want to learn a little bit more about the firm or maybe schedule a free consultation for yourself, give us a call at 678-809-4922. That's 678-809-4922. I'm also putting a link in the description below so you can reach out to us to schedule that free consultation. Alright, that's all we have for today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because we put out new videos almost every day, and make sure you hit the like button because, hey, every like helps.